Welcome back, folks. Laura here once again, and we are doing our castle raid. So there's two main parts of my walkthrough for the castle raid that I like to divide it up into. That's inside the castle and outside the castle. So for the first part, I'm going to stay on the interior of the castle, then later on we'll come back and we'll do the outside of the castle, or the exterior areas. Excuse me. Oh no, what did I do that for? That was a waste of weapon strength. Not paying attention to what I had equipped. Shame on me. Alright, so you're going to come up that staircase right behind the shrine, and you are now in the library. Lots to do in the library here. Actually, I think I'd rather have that. So yeah, lots to do in the library here. First things first, turn on your red rune, you're going to see some false doors. Kind of like the one we just came in through from behind. And of course I'm not going to do it, but do take the time to break all these pots, folks. You're going to find arrows, you're going to find rupees. You know, you might get ice arrow, shock arrow, something along those lines. Of course I'm not having any luck right now. But I'm sure you guys will have luck on your end. Just do take the time to break all the pots, open all the crates, etc., etc. Alright, so this is the King's Study for you picture takers. We got a new breed of weaponry in the castle. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and exit the castle with... Probably not that, because that shield isn't very durable. You also have a treasure chest in here. Gold frickin' rupee. Take the time to read the King's Diary here. It's a good read. So yeah, we're going to exit with some Royal Guard's weaponry. And, I usually like to leave with the Royal Guard bow because it seems to last the longest out of all the Royal Guard weaponry. And you'll get quite a few kills in with that when you're out with it. So it just seems like I get the most use out of it. Not a bad deal, Yo-Yo. Look at the gemstones, folks. Holy crap. Okay, so that is a Goron-based weapon. Goron City and surrounding areas where you'll find those. So picture takers, grab your photos. Sweet. They are quite durable too, so it's a good weapon to stock, assuming you got a... Like, I got that one attack power upped quite nicely. So that's definitely a weapon I'm going to keep in my inventory. Will he get the sneak strike? The world may never know. Yes, he will. Alright, so like I said, break all the pots. I'm not going to break every little pot. I'm really just trying to get a good drop out of one so you can see what kind of stuff you can get. I'm just not having any luck. Okay, so gemstone, that's good. Fire arrow. Okay, so you're getting the idea. Break all the pots. Alright, so from this side, we're going to have a treasure chest at the top of the staircase. I think it's a silver rupee. Boomskis. I always like to see what kind of weaponry drops. Not only that, it's a good habit to be in anyway, just to keep your inventory as fresh as possible. Ice arrow, baby. Awesome. Okay, don't worry about this exit. So if you go through a doorway at the top of some stairs and you see Malice, ignore it. We're not going out this way. We're going to go out on the other side. Reason being is we're trying to stay on the interior of the castle, and that really is the best way to go. Oh, Royal Cookbooks. I don't know if you guys remember that side quest I mentioned in an earlier video. The Royal Recipe or something like that, or a Royal Recipe. That cookbook is one of 2 that you will find in the castle that tells you a Royal Recipe, and it's cake. So you're going to get a fruit cake recipe and a monster cake recipe. Alright folks, new weapon for you picture takers. I don't normally hold on to those weapons because I don't like them. I'd much rather hold on to a blizzard rod if I'm gonna hold on to an ice weapon. Whoops. I need to keep an eye on my ice arrow inventory, make sure I don't go too low. So far, so good. Oh, I got 2 bows that are attack power upped now. That's why it's always worth checking to see what you got, folks. And I like to walk, don't run, so that you can actually sneak up and surprise your enemies. Alright, so moving right along, we will now be entering, I think it's the guard's chamber. I honestly can't remember what this is. Lots of weapons in the castle. You're not going to run out of weapons in here, so no worries here. Alrighty, moving right along. So here's that Royal Guard's bow I was telling you about. And this is pretty much the only weapon, Royal Guard type weapon, I'm going to bring out of the castle. Getting harder and harder to decide what to get rid of here. Look at that, base level attack power of 50. Gotta love it. Now, if you come in here later on in the game when you're getting, say, silver moblins, you'll actually be getting attack power ups on those Royal Guard bows. I've gotten one as high as 70 before, and that was pretty amazing. You can imagine how happy I was finding a Royal Guard bow with attack power of 70 on it. I was totally geeking out, I know. But that's okay, we'll get through it. Alright. Do take the time to break all this stuff. Bomb arrows, ice arrows, regular arrows, etc., etc., etc. Alrighty, moving right along. What am I doing? So not too much else going on in here. You can, you know, rune around and kind of see what you got going, but that's really all of interest. So we're going to go ahead and exit out the staircase. Or I should say the busted staircase. Now in here you're going to have a series of 3 false walls, and there's a Korok seed hiding in one of these. And there's also going to be a Lizzle camped out in one of these, so do be aware of that. Okay, there's the Korok seed husk hanging down. And nothing else of note in there. There should be 2 more like that to blow up. There's our Lizzle. Oh no, is that the Royal Guard's bow? What a genius. Obviously don't want to break that while I'm in here. Never fear, there's actually another one of those. I'll show you where that is. It's actually, I think it's in the princess's room. Or princess's something. Alright, so this is another DLC treasure chest. This is going to be a piece of the Royal Guard's robe, or I don't know, whatever they call it. Royal Guard uniform. Alright, so there's another new weapon type, Royal Guard sword. Get a picture for you picture takers. Alright, next room on the hit list is going to be the dining hall. Now folks, the dining hall is really cool. Very, very cool. Whoops, how did I miss? There's another new weapon type. That's actually a Zora-based weapon. It's a step up from the Zora Spear. I don't normally stock them because they're normally not very good on attack power. They're not super durable either. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and freshen up my Dragonbone Moblin clubs here. There is a Royal Guard Spear in here. It's in the fireplace. So, picture takers, get your photos out. Once again, not very durable. So don't be fooled by that attack power, folks. That's going to break after, like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 swats or something. It's just not very good. Okay, so here on the tables, you see lots and lots of food lined up. Doesn't all light up because some of it's like raw materials like meat. But it's all good stuff nonetheless. And there is another weapon hidden in here. You got a royal bow up on top of the chandelier. That is the chandelier in the middle of the room. Since I'm kind of heavy on these, I think I'm going to take advantage of my bone attack up while we're at it. So base level, they're not super strong. I only grabbed that other one because it was attack power upped for me. Alright, moving on. That's pretty much it for the dining hall. Ah, nuts. Got another Royal Hybrid Spear here. Now, if these were all silver moblins, we'd probably be getting some kind of a bonus on all these weapons, just FYI. New weapon type, get your picture. Now there's going to be lots of ancient arrows here in the castle. And folks, I'm going to spend them all. We should end up with about 15 or so of those. So I'm going to take down Flying Guardians and Turret Guardians with them. Because those Turret Guardians are really tough and they'll really chew your weaponry up. So I just usually use an ancient arrow and be done with it. Okay, so this pinwheel, you're probably best to use a long distance bow. And aim for the top of the wall above that balloon, and that should hit it. Alright, so I mentioned 3 Korok seeds. That was number 1. Number 2, we're going to have to kind of climb for it. Or if you have Rivali's Gale, just go ahead and do that. It's just for the sake of ease. Not only that, it helps you to avoid Guardian trouble. Alright, so let's get out a burner bow. Nuts. What are you doing? There you go. And let's see, there's one more Korok seed. Now we have to kind of shoot an arrow at the emblem right down there where I was standing a bit ago. And you can kind of see the arrows sparkling. That's like a, I don't know, a Royal Hylian crest thingy. So anytime you see an emblem with arrows sticking out, always shoot it. Chances are pretty good it's going to be a Korok seed. And now we got some Guardian trouble to deal with. Oops. Another reason I like to raid the castle earlier on in my game is you need a lot of these Guardian monster parts to buy the ancient armor. Lots and lots of Guardian parts are required. So if you do the castle raid and you kill a bunch of Guardian type stuff, you're going to get lots and lots of monster parts, folks. And you should be able to get to Kayla and get your Guardian ancient armor with no problems at all. Okay, so these are not turret guardians. These are just regular decayed guardians. The turret guardians are the taller, skinnier ones that are stationary. Very, very tough, very well armored, and they really chew that weaponry up. So, I'll show you one here momentarily, and we'll kill one, and... yeah. Uh-oh. I guess I miscounted. Okay, so there's another 3 Korok seeds out here at the main gate. And you got a Flying Guardian. You know what? I'm going to come back to this at a later time. Right now I'm worried about the interior, and I keep getting sidetracked here. So we came outside because we have to go outside to go back inside. So right next to this waterfall, there's another entrance. That's where we're going to go back into the castle. So it's really hard to see on this crappy map, but you should be able to see my yellow pointer dead center down below on my screen there. That's where we're at. Alright, so you see another false wall here. Go ahead and blow it up after you take care of the crates. And you should be seeing another Korok seed husk in here. More ancient arrows. Awesome sauce. Alright, guard's chamber. Now here's where another DLC treasure chest is. It's right on top of that thing across the way there. There's also a bunch of bomb barrels in this room. And we're actually going to take advantage of those and go ahead and use a fire arrow, hit a bomb barrel, and watch the fireworks. And it didn't quite get them all, so I'll hit another one. And these guys usually have pretty good weapons, assuming they're silvers. I don't know. I don't think they're silvers yet, in my game anyway. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Alright, so this room has another enemy down below. We're not going to get down there just yet. We got an area of interest right here. You see this fake viney stuff hanging down, or dead viney stuff. And I think this is a Savage Lionel shield. Nope, that's a dragon part. The next one down is a Savage Lionel shield. Alright, so don't forget your DLC treasure chest here. Number 2 of the 3 pieces. Okay, here's the next weapon in the Royal Guard Armada. That is a Royal Guard's Claymore. Don't let that thing hit you. That will take a lot of hearts. I can't remember what the base attack power is. 72. Ouch. Once again, don't get fooled by the attack power on that. It is not durable. It will break on you very, very rapidly, unfortunately. Okay, so same type of deal. You got another area with some fake or some stuff in the way. Another hidden treasure chest. And this should be the Savage Lionel shield. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, so not too much else going on in here. You got some loose weaponry over there by the statues. Couple of treasure chests and a loose bow in here. Probably a good time to tech refresh that one. Hopefully that'll have some kind of a bonus on it. Quick shot. Excellent. Score! Moving right along through the walkthrough here. Alright, where am I heading? Stand by, let me get my bearings. Okay, we're going to kind of go back out the way we came now. There is another exit to this room, but we're not going to do that just yet. You would have to depress the switch, it opens the gate, but then you can't get back in. So we're going to want to stay inside here, so we're going to go back out the way we came. And this time we're going to take a left, and we're going to continue on down this main long hallway here. There is an eyeball thingy. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right underneath that overhang there. Okay, so when you get to this opening, you got some points of interest in here. More ancient arrows, oorah. I love me my ancient arrows. So for those of you new to the game, if you're wondering, why do I care about ancient arrows? What's the big deal? Well, I'm about to show you. You hit anything with an ancient arrow, it is a one-hitter quitter. You hit a guardian in the eyeball with an ancient arrow, it is a one-hitter quitter. Unfortunately with the guardians, you have to get it in the eye for it to go down in one hit. That was a turret guardian, by the way. Much, much tougher than the regular decayed guardians, much harder to kill. They'll really chew up your weaponry, so that's why I like to save up my ancient arrows. Okay, so I'm stuck in a thunderstorm here, so I'm going to be really selective with the weaponry I equip. Alright, so it's raining in my game, unfortunately. Princess's study or whatever is right up there. I'm trying to find a way up that doesn't involve chewing up a bunch of stamina. Count your steps, 6 steps, jump, slide. 6 steps, jump, slide. 6 steps, jump, slide. Rinse, lather, and repeat until you get to the top. So for you picture takers, don't forget your picture of the turret guardian there. You see they drop better materials too. Alright, so go ahead and continue on up the staircase. And we are now going to head to Princess Zelda's room, I think it is. Yes, we did. That was good timing. Ooh, critical hit on an edge of duality. So critical hit is double damage on the last swing in a series. So there's only 2 swings in a series on a two-handed weapon. So first swing is 50, second swing is 100. Boomskis. So there's another Royal Guard's bow, and since I accidentally used that one already, I'm going to freshen that bad boy up. So why do I want to leave the castle with a Royal Guard's weapon? Because there's a side quest. That same stable, I think it's called the Riverside Stable. There's that side quest, a Royal Recipe. Right there in that same stable, there's a lady there that wants to see Royal Guard's gear. And she will pay you a gold rupee for showing her a piece of Royal Guard's gear. Not a bad little payday for carrying a weapon out of the castle. Alright, so here we are. Not too much else going on. Oh yeah, there's a Korok seed right here somewhere. Bear with me while I locate. Shoot, where is it? Thought there was a Korok seed right here somewhere. Uh-oh. Not paying attention, that's what I get. Why did he have to go way down there? Alright, so, right out here on this bridge between that big tall tower where Princess Zelda's study is and Princess Zelda's room is yet another memory. And I think I'm going to break video right here. It's a good place to break video. When we come back, we're going to finish up with this little spot, and then we're going to continue on with the walkthrough of the interior of the castle.